Alright guys, it's time to see how you did. So the first thing that I want you guys to be aware of is no matter what you scored this website, so if you go over to the test over here, no matter what you ended up scoring at, a 0, 1, 2, or 3 for each of these columns, I want you to recognize whatever your total points are, and at the end of this video, recognize that even with the number of points that you gave it, this is what happens. So basically what I'm saying is the points doesn't matter as much as the tests. It's all about making sure that you check for certain aspects of each of the currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, purpose tests. All right, let's get into it. So we got over here the Tree Octopus website. So the first thing that I want to point out, I'm not sure if you guys realized this, but if you start just reading in on paragraphs over here, and we take a look at the word endangered. So why is this tree octopus endangered? Although the tree octopus is not officially listed on the endangered species list, it just says why it's endangered. In the first sentence said it's not officially listed. That should be a red flag to you guys that this information may not be accurate because its title is countered by what's said in the claim. We feel it should be added since its numbers are at a critically low level. Okay, well that's a fair argument, but you can't claim it's endangered if it's not endangered. So let's keep reading. So the reasons for this dire situation include decimation of habitat by logging and suburban encroachment. That's not good. Building of roads that cut across water by sprawling, predation by foreign species such as house cats, booming populations of natural predators, including the bald eagle and Sasquatch. There's a link on Sasquatch. Let's see what it says. Oh, we got a nice article about Sasquatch traditions. Okay. So we take a look at this. We start reading Sasquatch traditionally lived off of the land of Cascadia. Where's Cascadia? Let's go look it up. Where's Cascadia? Oh, we got a college. Cascadia College over here. Cascadia is a bioregional movement located with the western region of North America. Cool. So Cascadia College. Let's take a look at the college over here to figure out where Cascadia is over here. So we got a lot of stuff going on with Cascadia College over here. Coronavirus. Let's see. Registration. Discover Cascadia. All this good stuff over here. Okay. So it seems like the Cascadia exists. Let's keep reading. They've hunted, fished, and gathered as seen for millennia for hunters, now activists. Okay. Very good. So the Pacific Northwest tree octopus is mentioned on this website. A good cross-mention of this information. So let's take a look at this link over here. And yeah, okay, so it's taking us back to this article. So the links are working. This stuff looks good. Keep reading, keep reading. Wait a second. Should I just substitute in this case? Take a look up here, guys. So we got the URL over here, zapatopia.net. And this is all about the Republic of Cascadia. But if we look over here at the link, this is also Zapatopia. What is zapatopia.net? Let's take a look at that. All right. We got zapatopia.net, and this is Zapato Productions. So who is the author of this website? So the author over here is Lyle Zapato. So let's take a look at Lyle Zapato. Interesting. So we have the same page. But who is Lyle Zapato? Lyle Zapato. All right, Lyle Zapato. Who's Lyle Zapato? He's this guy. No, where's his real face? That's okay. It's okay. Let's find if we can see it. So let's find the link. Who's Lyle Zapato? He's on his own website talking about him and the Senate. Okay, sure. Why not? So let's take a look. Who's Lyle Zapato? He's blacked out information. His resident is Republic of Cascadia. Okay. President CEO of Zapato Productions. Weaknesses. Crimes. Is this guy a credible author? All right. This interesting. All right, so we found out about the author. Does Lyle Zapato exist? Yes. Kids believe literally anything they read online, even tree octopuses. Well, who's this author? Natalie Woltrover. Let's see who she is. Let's see if she's a good author. A staff writer for Live Science. Okay, she holds a bachelor's degree in physics from Tufts University and studied physics. Okay, so she's some sort of science person see what she has to say. Despite that children aren't taught how to evaluate the reliability of information read there, as demonstrated by a recent study, this is true to a shocking extent. There are many students who believe that the northwest tree octopus, yes, a tree octopus that actually allegedly lives in trees. So the tree octopus doesn't actually exist. Interesting. Tree octopus. Let's start reading some more information about tree octopus. So is the tree octopus endangered? Snopes, a website that's often used for fact-checking, especially Donald Trump, and they often like to show how bad he does stuff. So let's see what it says. False. Interesting. Since 1998, unsuspected internet users have been haunted by a terrestrial cephalopod known as the Pacific Northwest tree octopus, a unique amphibious octopus species that dwells in the forests. Got information, we got images, cross-referencing. I guess it doesn't exist because, or it's endangered because it never actually existed. So in fact, the website is so well done that it's frequently used on internet literacy tests. Despite the fact that it exists only in manipulated images, doctored videos, and incredibly detailed jokes, Zapato slyly maintains that they are real. Yes, of course. Why would someone with a website lie to you? Great question. So, back to the website. Read the URL. Look at that and make sure that you realize that when you are being lied to, you are being lied to. If you're taking a look at Cascadia, Google Maps. Let's look at Cascadia, guys. Interesting. Cascadia can't be found on Google Maps. Anywhere. Google Maps can find a random place in Chad, Africa. You can go to this nice little village over here. If there's anything there. But it can't find Cascadia. So, let's talk about what you scored it. So you may have scored this as 0, 1, 2, or 3, and that's the genuine score that you gave it. Whether or not you use a website, no matter what it scores, is ultimately up to you as the person deciding whether a website is credible or not. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to summarize what you learned in this video and then go make that Flipgrid for me. And remember, this information doesn't need to be done on every website. You don't currency test, relevance test, authority. Don't do that for every website. You use your own best judgment with the knowledge of CRAAP. Have a great day, guys.